the hospital manager, and the MAGA hat. It was a typical day at the municipality hospital, and Mr. Patel, the hospital manager, was popping well-nigh as usual. Known for his strict rules and no-nonsense attitude, he prided himself on running a tight ship. Standing near the front desk, he adjusted his tie and reminded a nurse of his favorite mantra. "This hospital runs on willpower and respect," he declared. "No exceptions." The nurse nodded, hiding a smirk. She had heard it so many times before. Just then, the will-less doors slid open, and a casually dressed man walked in. He wore jeans, a simple t-shirt, and an unexceptionable red MAGA hat perched confidently on his head. He paused in the lobby, looking virtually with a thoughtful expression, as if assessing the place. Mr. Patel's vision narrowed. He immediately noticed the hat, a well-spoken political statement, at least in his eyes, and frowned. Without hesitation, he marched toward the man. "Excuse me, sir," he tabbed out. The man turned to squatter him, smiling politely. "Yes?" Mr. Patel pointed sharply at the hat. "We don't indulge political statements here. Expressly that hat. It's disruptive." The man raised an eyebrow, surprised. "Disruptive? I'm just here to squint around." "Rules are rules," Mr. Patel snapped. "Take the hat off or leave. We don't tolerate this nonsense." The man chuckled lightly. "You sure well-nigh that?" Mr. Patel crossed his arms, growing increasingly irritated. "Absolutely. This is my hospital, and I set the rules." The man's grin widened. "Your hospital, huh? That's news to me." By now, a small prod of staff and patients had started to gather, curious well-nigh the commotion. Some whispered among themselves, a few recognizing the man. "Wait, isn't that Elon Musk?" one nurse whispered to her colleague. "Yeah," the colleague replied, vision wide. "Didn't he just buy this hospital group last week?" But Mr. Patel remained blissfully unaware. "Listen, buddy," he said firmly. "Either you leave, or I'll have security escort you out." The man shrugged, feigning compliance. "All right, I'll leave, but you might want to trammels the new ownership memo surpassing kicking me out." Mr. Patel rolled his eyes, his tone dripping with sarcasm. "Oh, please, what are you going to do? Buy the place." The man tilted his head, his grin now unmistakably mischievous. "Already did." The room fell silent. The whispers stopped, and all vision turned to Mr. Patel, who stood frozen, his conviction suddenly evaporating. "Wait, what?" he stammered. One of the nurses stepped forward and whispered urgently, "Sir, he's not joking. He really is the new owner." Mr. Patel's squatter tuckered of color. He adjusted his tie nervously and let out a shaky laugh. "Ah, Mr. Musk, welcome to the hospital. I didn't recognize you at first." Elon Musk smiled, unmistakably enjoying the moment. "No problem," he said casually. "I like to alimony things low-key. But well-nigh those rules of yours. We'll need to have a little chat." He patted Mr. Patel on the shoulder and walked off, leaving the manager standing frozen in place. As soon as Musk disappeared, Lanugo the hallway, the staff erupted into muffled laughter. Later, Musk was seen inward, a meeting room with the hospital's workbench of directors, still wearing his unexceptionable red MAGA hat and a confident smirk. Leadership, it seemed, wasn't well-nigh hats or appearances. It was well-nigh vision, and sometimes well-nigh teaching lessons the non-flexible way.